Welcome to Tea Time with Mama Swoo. Mama Swoo goes for a walk in the forest and comes upon a computer where she logs on and finds to her delight 3 Lightroom Classic catalogs. The first one she tastes is too large, the next one too small, but the third one just right, so she eats it all up. You might consider sizing your Lightroom Classic catalogs based on your photo management and editing requirements and workflows. You need to consider sizing your catalogs based on data management requirements, performance, reliability, scalability, hard disk and solid-state drive configurations, and your backup, restore, and archiving strategy. It's possible to have a catalog that is too large or too small. The only person who can size your catalog correctly is you, based on your exact requirements and use cases. What is a catalog? A catalog is a database that tracks the location of your photos and information about them, when you edit photos, rate them, add keywords to them, or do anything to photos. Where is the catalog located? Your Lightroom Classic catalogs are located in the following folders by default. For Windows users, it's under Users, your username, Pictures, and Lightroom. For Mac OS, Users, your username, Pictures, and Lightroom. And here is an example of Mama Swoo's sample catalog folders, such as the Film Shutter Swoo and Tea Time with Mama Swoo folders. Here is Mama Swoo's sample catalog. Previews.la data holds previews such as smart previews and one-by-one previews. Catalog files include .lrcat and .lrcat-data as of version 11, which is released in October of 2021. Backups folder hosts the backup files. I store my photos in folders inside the folder that holds that catalog. Let me exaggerate to make a point. It's possible to have a catalog that holds 400,000 photos, and it's also possible to have 400,000 catalogs with each catalog holding just one photo. Some people find it convenient to have one catalog per year, one catalog per assignment, or catalogs based on themes. For example, Mama Swoo is a sports photographer. I create one catalog per event. After I call, edit, and deliver the photos, I archive the catalog and the photos to an external drive. Mama Swoo is also a street analog film photographer. Shutter Swoo's catalog currently holds 18 rolls of digitized scan of the negatives. My previous analog film catalog since 2021 January held 100 rolls. I keep these photos all together because it's easy for me to view, edit, and select them for future YouTube videos. I will keep this catalog active until the end of the year, then I will create a 2022 Shutter Swoo Film Journey catalog. A computer made several years ago with a modern processor from Intel or Apple with 16 GB of memory can easily handle a large catalog of tens or even thousands of photos. If the performance becomes sluggish, one of the things that you might consider trying is to use a catalog with fewer number of photos. I admire and respect Adobe highly. However, Lightroom Classic is a piece of very sophisticated and complex program. Inevitably, there will be bugs. A smaller catalog, which is SQL-Lite, SQL stands for Structured Query Language Database, is less likely to be corrupted. A smaller catalog is also easier and quicker to perform integrity check, optimization, version upgrade, and also backup, restore, and archiving. It's also easier to send a small to medium-sized catalog with smart previews for a photographer and editor to exchange data. Do remember to test the integrity of the catalog and also optimize the catalog if needed. According to Adobe, Lightroom Classic catalog speeds has been optimized for working with hundreds of thousands of images, and using a single catalog is no longer a hindrance to smooth work. In fact, in most cases, it is advisable to opt for a single catalog to work. The advantages include, within a single catalog, you can search, organize by folders, have collections, create keywords, labels, ratings, all in one catalog. This is the solid state and hard disk drive data store hierarchy. The laptop or desktop's internal drive has the fastest speed, being most reliable and costs the most. An external solid state drive is very fast, very reliable, and costs a pretty penny. An external hard disk drive has the slowest access as compared to other types. It can be large, and please do not drop your portable external hard drive though. In summary, you have to balance cost versus performance versus reliability. I recommend you consider the size and location of your catalog and photos based on your hard disk drive or solid state drive configuration. A smaller catalog is easier and faster to be backed up by Time Machine, Carbon Copy Cloner, Backblaze, Google Drive. Please see Mama Swoo's other YouTube video. By the way, Mama Swoo does not believe in permanently deleting catalogs and photos. I rather store things away in the attic and basement. I know some of you rather delete. I assert that disk storage is relatively inexpensive. You may be happier if you have kept these photos 40 years from now. In summary, this is Mama Swoo's emotionally biased opinions. Though Adobe recommends people try to use only one catalog, for professional photographers, this is inefficient and reliable. I think you might consider to decide yourself what's the most intuitive and efficient way to manage, edit, collect, export, and reuse your photos based on your assignments, themes, and month or years. Mama Swoo would not be mad at you if you have only one large catalog per year. Mama Swoo will not be mad if you have numerous small catalogs based on assignments, themes, or quarters. Make Mama Swoo happy and proud if you know the location of your catalog. If you know how to offload your catalog and photos to an external drive, the bonus is knowing how to exchange catalogs and smart previews with your editor. Make Mama Swoo proud and happy if you know how to check the integrity and optimize the catalog, and also how to backup, restore, and archive your catalog and photos. You yourself decide what is the best catalog size. As Mama Swoo wanders in the home, she finds 3 Lightroom Classic catalogs and tries them out. The first catalog is too hard, the next one too soft, but the third is just right, and she curls up and falls asleep. Meanwhile, the owners come home who happen to be 3 bears, Papa, Mama, and little baby bear. Much to their surprise, they discover the outcome of what Mama Swoo has done to their catalogs. Mama Swoo wakes up with a fright when she sees and hears the bears. She jumps from the bed and runs away as fast as she can. The end. Thank you for enjoying a cup of Earl Grey with me. And yes, do please put on a jacket or a sweater when the weather is cold. Stay warm and dry from Mama Swoo.